Alright. Hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on the PC today. TDFI's MD-11 has made its way over to the 2024 version of the sim, and that's what we're here to dive into. So just a disclaimer, never flew the plane before, so completely new to the MD-11. So a lot of this is just going to be kind of getting used to it. I'm not going to do too much with the cockpit, like cold and dark starts. I'm hoping there's a tablet and stuff in here. We'll figure it out. I was going to get other liveries, but their website is absolutely getting hammered by a bunch of people trying to get the plane. So a couple other things I want to mention too. This is going to be on the marketplace, so console players will be able to purchase this, and it'll also support career mode, which I'm very excited about. Of course, career mode will only be supported through purchases through the marketplace, so if you get it outside of the marketplace, it won't have career support. Either way, so awesome that it'll have that support going on, and it'll be in the marketplace, so that way console players can enjoy it as well in a little bit. Not today, but it's typically about a few weeks after a PC release, so either way. Hello everybody, hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday, and what a great way to start off the week here. So before we get inside, we may as well kind of hang on, let me get the camera set up here so we can actually have some smooth camera shots so you can see all the detail going on the MD-11. Hopefully my PC can handle this. We'll see. We shall see. But hello, Monorific, Almost Aaron, Gordon, Whiskey, Alejandro, Toby, Zach, Norfolk, and Geo. Hello! Welcome. But yep, as I've said, when it gets to the airliners and stuff like that, depending on how much work was put into the systems and everything, prices can get pretty high for the airliners. No doubt about it. But there it is. Very nice. And now, here is the lovely cockpit. Oh, here, I'll just kind of zoom out. That way we get a full overview of the cockpit. So I went with the freighter version. If you get one version, you get a severe discount on the other variations. The passenger one, it's $10. But I wanted cargo for this. Got our autopilot system, which hopefully I can figure out pretty quick. But very nice. Does this open up at all? It highlights. Can I just face it? Oh, perfect. That makes it easy. Because I don't know what's going on with the door. There's a little window. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. Door's acting a little bit weird. I mean, granted, probably not really supposed to be walking through here, but we're going to do it anyways. Oof, I'm going to have to turn down some settings. My PC's not very happy at the moment. Hopefully it'll go away. Crap, so there's no tablet in this? I'm hoping there's some way to toggle it. Because, yeah. What's this? Because I would check, because I don't know if I can even access the manual now because of the website being completely broken, which is not ideal. Oh no, here we go, perfect. On first load, you'll find the aircraft in a cold and dark state on the chocks and GPU connected. Did we have chocks, by the way? No. Because I didn't take those off. The EFB can be... Okay, settings can be... Okay, wait. Settings can be found in the EFB installed on side windows. The EFB can be hidden and shown by clicking the USB port the charger is plugged into. Oh. Yeah. About that. Well, should I restart my plane? Because obviously something didn't load right. I want my tablet. Because I want to see what that's about. You'll be greeted by the screen on first load. Clicking the green set my sim brief username button will take you to the out. I don't have sim brief. Oh, it might have been because we there we go. This looks better. My door's open for some reason. There we go. I think I might have messed it up when I did slew mode because I was trying to get everything out of the way so I can take a picture of it. Okay, we're good now. Payload, preference, or performance, not preference. Charts, you are currently not into Navigraph, don't have it. Close that passenger door. Bulk cargo closed. Of course, this is what I was wanting to have. Perfect. And options. Systems, automatic anti-ice, digital standby, fuel dipstick, RCWS, tape displays, single QFD, gear light type, classic and new. Have all the different callouts you can have enabled. We'll definitely have that on. There's also another $5 add-on, I think, that puts in the full circuit board so you can have a bunch of failures and different things you have to maintain. Or not maintain, but know how to resolve if you're into that. Very nice. Well, alright, so let me make sure... Let me get the settings up pretty higher. That way we can hurry this thing boot on up. Because we're not going to waste too much time with the cockpit in the beginning here. Let's just hear what this thing sounds like. Alright, I like it so far. So let's go ahead and disengage these brakes. And honestly, the rest of this tablet is useless for me because I don't have anything else. And we'll just start off with some touch and goes here. That way we can just kind of get familiar with the aircraft. I do have my HOTUS 1 plugged in for this. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get... Oh wait, what's happening here? Uh-oh. I'm assuming oil pressure's low just because we're idle. At least I'm hoping that's the case. Oh crap, we're... Okay, that didn't take long. Really interested to see what this is going to run like on console. Because, I mean, I'm at an add-on airport here, and then, of course, running this. I mean, overall, it just seems like when it's going into the internal-external cameras that we've kind of seen on some other aircraft in the past is where we see the dips. But once you're kind of sitting at a specific camera setting from external or internal, it catches up and maintains a good frame rate. So that's good, at least. But the sound was made by Echo 19. The lovely folks that make all those awesome sound packs. But let me catch up with chat here. PS5, no, this is PC. But it will be on the marketplace, so it'll be available on Xbox and PlayStation when the time comes on the marketplace release. And when it does happen, it'll support career mode as well, which is awesome. I need help merging to airliners. I want to try the 738. I'm assuming the 737-8. But just help with the full setup like VNAV, LNAV. I did a whole stream over that regarding autopilot and airliners. I've seen this episode. I'm sure you did, FMJ. What server you on? US East. USB port on an MD-11? Oh. I'm glad they have a tablet. Is it normal that still not all missions are showing in career mode? I don't have any issues with any missions missing. I haven't had that issue since they resolved that last week. Hey Simon, welcome to the stream. I looked it up. Apparently FedEx deployed some anti-missile systems on the MD-11 developed by Northrop Grumman. Very nice, dude. Very nice. But I'll have a lot of sections where I don't do any commentary, just so you can kind of hear everything going on, especially here on takeoff. And we'll just get some touch and goes here, get a little familiar with the aircraft. We'll dive into the autopilot system, which we'll see if I can get that situated, and go from that. Oh, Simon, I deleted that game. Oh my, what a member stream that was. I saw the options on the EFB. You could make one visible. What are we talking about? High efficiency flap pylon, deflected ailerons, behavior, automatic seatbelt behavior. Oh, man pads. Oh. I'm not seeing anything different. Am I supposed to see something different on the outside? Oh, what is... Why is there a door or a hatch open here? Oh, is that the system, I'm assuming? Or is that some... I don't know what that is now. Let me make sure that's actually it. I don't want to take off with that open. Is it just a vent, I guess? Oh, good. Hopefully that doesn't break the plane now. The little pod on the bottom. Maybe it requires a restart of the plane in order for it to show up? Because let me see if the other things change from... oh, where did they... I'll look into it a little bit later. Any hoozles. I'm gonna turn this on, or bring up the audio, and let's see what it sounds like on takeoff. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. Does it come with peanuts? Yes, absolutely. Oh no, it's all good, Duke. I mean, you saw it. I was just trying to show it. Again, I think I might just require a reboot. I'm not entirely sure. We can always investigate that a little bit more. This is a stream only about the MD-11. We're not switching out of different stuff today. Hey Yo-Yo, welcome, and Snus, hello. Yep, Barry came out today. As a matter of fact, came out an hour ago. It'll be released on the marketplace a little bit later, so that way if you're on Xbox or when the PlayStation Marketplace has third-party content in the spring, it'll be available for you as well. So, I didn't mean to go up this high in altitude, but that's okay. I kind of want to see... Let's see here. Systems. Extended simulation. Managing failures. Main interface. All that type of stuff. So that's the other thing where if you're wanting... It has... I don't know. Does it say how many it has? There's just a ton of failures. Things that could possibly happen that you need to work on. So if you're into that type of stuff, that's available to purchase. I didn't buy it because I'm not interested in it. So... Flight control panel, heading and track change overview button, which is this. Pushing permits alternate selection of either heading or track to be displayed in the heading track display window and on the ND. Operation of this button before heading track hold does not affect the window target number. Operation of the button in heading track mode compensates blah 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 blah. Oh boy, this really goes into everything with the... Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're wanting all this knowledge of things, this is for you. We're just going to go with kind of what I remember. Oh boy, maybe this isn't going to work out too much. We'll just... Here, let's set this up. And then an altitude of... Where are we at right now? We're at 12,000 feet. Let's go for the 10,000. Oh, that dial goes fast. All right. There we go. Auto flight. Okay. We also have auto throttle, or at least possibly, we'll see. Stay at 222? Oh, alright, well this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be for the autopilot. That works. Okay, well. Nice. That's good to know. Because I was a little worried, I was like, we'll see how this goes, but I want to turn to the left a little bit. Oh, that time I didn't want to do it. Is this right? Excuse me, why don't you want to do it? Because that's just to set it up with where we're looking. Okay, back to the handy dandy guide here. Alright, pull to select disengages the nav mode if engaged. We're not engaged on that. Selects the pre-selected heading track and cancels the previous lateral mode. Push to hold. Disengages, causes the aircraft to maintain present heading. Push to hold. Because it went to that, and then it says no more after that. Huh. Do I... No, I was pulling on it and turning it too, but that doesn't change anything. Oh, don't scare me like that. I was like, but there's no way we're close to the ground. Yeah, so... Once the target heading is captured, the system will automatically transition to heading track hold mode, and the selector must be rotated, then pulled to select a new heading. The selector must be rotated, then pulled... Oh. Okay, hold on. Well, I thought I was doing that, no? And then pull. It just resets it there. Do I hold it and then pull? No. Excuse me. The selector must be rotated, then pulled to select a new heading. During the capture phase, the selected heading track is changed when the selector is rotated. Well, it's not doing that. Because I'm pulling it. Oh, that's pushing it. Oh, shoot. There we go. Co-pilot, you should have told me that. I didn't realize right mouse, and this is what happens when you don't play with mouse and keyboard in a while. I thought right mouse button was... I realized I was pushing the knob down. Oh, goodness. Well, there we go. It's been figured out. This is what happens when I don't have my cheat sheet menu pop up. That's okay, we're good. Lovely to have new aircraft airliner fans will love. Absolutely, James. Well, anything outside the marketplace will never have career support currently. It has to be purchased through the in-sim marketplace. So if you buy it now outside of the sim, this version that I just purchased for 75 bucks is never going to have career mode capabilities. I'm hoping it's something that Asobo will change down the road to make it to where anything can utilize it. I just think that would be the better option, honestly. But, the next time I purchase this, it'll probably, I mean, we'll see what happens. I don't really want to buy it again on the Xbox and then buy it again on PlayStation or whatever else the case may be. I'd prefer to just buy it on the PlayStation, but we'll see what ends up happening. I have no idea what the difference is going to be between the marketplace and the PC version. Because again, I don't really buy many things off of websites. This is like the 8th different account I've had to make for a different plane. We'll just have to wait and see once it releases on the marketplace. Moose, I don't know. This is a stream about the MD-11, and that's the only thing it's going to be. I'm not hopping in the C-17. Goodness gracious. Iron Apocalypse, hello! Well, we don't have any passengers in a cargo aircraft, so... Hey, John. Going alright. But yeah, back here you're just gonna see the cargo hold. Oh, getting stuck on something here. I think the fire extinguisher. Oh! There's cargo in here now. When did that happen? Okay. I saw in the trailer there's, like, animations. I don't know if it's part of third-party add-ons that they used or if it's just part of the plane. We'll have to kind of experience with that, but... all kinds of lovely cargo back here. We were back here when it was empty. I guess it just does that when it does ready to take off. Oops, I'm so out of practice with the mouse. Because it might be under payload where we can mess with that. Well, let's just set payload though. Of course we have all this stuff. We're gonna go for, let's do 1-7. We can make 1-7 left still. Runway conditions are dry. Wind is... I don't think it's too windy at the moment. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Yes, hang on. Move that heading over to the right just a little bit. What did I just... There we go. Four knots, so yeah, it's nothing. 4. Temperature in Celsius is probably 12. Let's go with that. Oh, get weather in. Oh, there we go. That's sweet. Didn't even see that. I'm just entering it manually here. Landing weight? I have no idea. £92,000. Oh, just do that for me too. Okay. 414,000 pounds. Perfect. Reversers all, flaps 30. Calculate. Estimated landing distance of 7,155 feet, with an 11,476 feet of stopping distance. Love it. Thunderstorm dome light. Nice. I'll have to do that a little bit. How do we turn on? Oh, they were on. Never mind. Get our landing lights. Oh, they're already on as well. I forgot to put those away. It's Sunshine! Hello again! I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you've been well. I'm doing great. Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully you and your cats are all well in the new year. So, you know me, I'm very picky about buying things that are very expensive, especially for just one plane, but I love the MD-11. I've been looking forward to this aircraft for quite a while, and so far I'm very happy with my purchase. So happy, in fact, I'll probably spend another 75 bucks on the PlayStation, because I would love to be flying this with my gyroscope, but we'll have to wait on that a little bit. But so far, so good. Because another big thing for me when I'm spending this amount of money on one aircraft is I want it to be unique to the sim. I'm not going to spend 70, 75, $80 on another Airbus, an A350 or an A340. Like, I want something unique to the sim, and this certainly brings that. Just like I wouldn't spend that much for another Boeing 737. I'm perfectly fine with the one that comes with a sim. I'm not going to have multiple of the same aircraft going on. It's just, that's not happening. Because I'm at the point where my third-party purchases, I want unique aircraft that I don't have a single thing of in the sim. Which, by the way, hang on, let's do a quick look at night. See what this looks like. And if you're just joining again, I was going to get some other liveries from their website, but their website is exploding because of the amount of people going to it, so we're just stuck with the TFDI design cargo livery here. Because I was interested to see if they're free. I'm hoping they are. Especially for the price of the plane. I don't want to spend more money on liveries. But I'll have to check once their website isn't being waitlisted. Or queued. I need to see this thunderstorm dome light. Oh, okay. Get all this on so we can see it. Oh, that looks great. Nice. Let me turn down that floodlight. Get a nice up-close look. No, they've done an excellent job with the textures, the lighting. I mean, I always love when developers put all that extra work into it and you're able to just go up close to everything and it looks perfect. Nice. Anyways, get ready for the flashbang, everybody. 3, 2, 1, throw that out. Alright, and unfortunately, me messing around with all that has thrown us all off here. Autopilot disconnect. Yeah, I know, I hit the... Oh, I guess you just hit it again to confirm that you acknowledge that the auto... Okay. Everything's fine, folks. Alright, I'm gonna do a little turn here, and then, get back into it. And same here, Sunshine. Hello, Toby. But John, yep, 75 bucks. Oh, we're still in auto throttle. How does one disengage that? Uh-oh, I need even figure out how to disseminate. Let me go through this. This is a long list of everything going on here. Alright, oh. Pull to select disengages and push to hold. I think I'm good. Am I good, co-pilot? I don't mean to keep swinging the camera to the right. Sorry about that. I think I'm still in the mode here. I don't want to be. Oh, there we go. Auto thrust disconnect. Perfect. There we go. Now it's perfect. Yeah, there we go. We're back. I'm happy now. Excellent. Moose, I don't know what I've answered you twice now, and it's getting to a point where I'm getting kind of annoyed. I don't know what else you want me to say. I've answered you twice about not going to the C-17 because this whole stream is focused on the MD-11. And then you keep saying the same thing over again, saying, the C-17's broke. I don't know what to tell you. This isn't a C-17 stream. I mean, my goodness. Oh my. And James, I'm glad you enjoy the Marketplace videos. I enjoy them as well. I'll probably be making another one here today. And goodness. I mean, every time I look over, I see C-17, C-17. It's like you can clearly tell that this is not a usual stream of just kind of messing around, doing whatever. It's all about the MD-11, and that's all it will be the entire stream. There we go. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know how many times I have to say the same thing over and over again before it's just like, okay, I'll leave it alone. It's like, okay, I'll check out the C-17 when we're doing another type of stream. Do you know the next sale on the Marketplace? Not really. I mean, they do those periodically. I mean, they do it quite frequently, to be honest. So, it probably won't be maybe another month or two, or maybe even less at this point now, for the next sale. MB3 burner, yes, absolutely loving it so far. Just missing my gyroscope controls and the DualSense controller. But alright, let's go for our first landing here. Don't expect anything too great. Because again, I don't fly airliners too much, but I love the MD-11. So, we'll see how we can do on this. I mean, spring cleaning, you know, springtime, it would make sense for that. Or maybe, you know, maybe a Valentine's sale. Give your loved one a new plane. Oh, goodness gracious. I love the terrain. At least I think this is terrain. It's definitely not weather. We should be live weather. It's a beautiful day out. No, we're not live weather. Never mind. Is it a beautiful day out? I haven't even looked out the window, actually. I was just excited to fly the MD-11 here. I'll be grading the glide slope and smoothness. Oh, perfect. But yeah, it has all the stars and SIDS and all that type of stuff for your waypoints and flight planning. First notch of flaps in. Get our second notch. 15 degrees of flaps. Gears down. I'm not going to hit the button on the HOTUS one because I don't want it to go into reverse thrust and throw everything off. Time for our first MD-11 landing. I'm excited. I'll try to make it a good one here. Because anytime I'm showing a plane, I want to make sure I'm doing it as nicely as possible. I don't want it to be all crappy gameplay. A little low. Even though I like being lower here anyways, because I don't like the pappy lights here at my airport in the sim, because it always feels like they want you way too high. Because when you see the planes in person, they're around this altitude. It's always awesome. I love it. I could spend hours just watching all the airliners and military aircraft, general aviation, because it's a nice mix of all three going on here. Even have aircraft that come out to do tests, like the Global 8000, or the Bombardier 8000, whatever it is, I forgot now. But they came out here to do high altitude testing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I mean, you know, I don't think that was too bad. Maybe came in a little bit harder than I was wanting to. Oh, is this not my... I don't know what my reverse button is anymore. I'll need to figure that out really quick, because I want to see the animation on that. Which, let me take a look here. Because it's typically... It's nothing. Good. Toggle reverse through... Oh, it is Y still. Get that out of here. I just love that the tail engine also goes into reverse thrust. I don't know if you noticed that, but look up here. Love it. That's why I just love unique aircraft, because aviation nowadays is going the route of automobiles. I mean, everything just looks similar. That's why this era of aviation was always so much more fascinating to me than new age jets. Of course, we have some different examples like the Boom Supersonic and things like that, the Overture. But in general, most of aviation is just stale in the new age. An FMJ! You know what would be better than an MD-11 landing? I can only imagine FMJ. Thank you so much for the $9.99 though, very much appreciate it. So what we're gonna do here is... I still want to see if we can get this system open. Or not system, but the thingy that we were talking about earlier. Which I don't know why I can never find it right away. Is it under... There it is. The MPAD's defense system. I'm going to look up a picture of it so I know where I'm looking. Because I don't know what I'm looking for specifically. All I know is I'm loving this plane. So... MANPAD's system. So it looks like it's just under the... It's kind of in the wheel well area here in the front of it. Because it should be, based off this picture, kind of around here. So what we're going to do is we're going to restart this flight and see with it, because I have it set to on, right? Yes. I think it might... Wait, what's that green button? Oh! I think it... There it is. I guess it was in the back. I don't know, sometimes when you stream, you just don't see a big green button under there, but here it is. At least I'm pretty sure this is the system. Because I don't think we had it before. Let me double check just to make sure, so I'm not just saying the wrong thing. Yes, okay. So there's the defense system right here. Sorry that took me so long to get that situated. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, man. So I know there was some other cosmetic things, too. Tape the... Gear light type, we have new and classic. Let me get that set up here so we... Oops. Oh, nope. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was in showcase camera. Oh, I don't want to be in... Okay. Everything's fine, folks. So that's new gear light system. There must be something else I'm missing, because I don't see a difference. Oh, there we go. High efficiency flap pylon. And deflected ailerons. Which I think we added that, if I'm not mistaken. And then I think those are our high efficiency... Here, we'll just see the difference really quick. But I think it's these two options here. Okay, I'm completely wrong. Oh! I think it looked different. I think this had more of a point on the end. Yeah. Nice. So a few things that are customizable, which is always a welcome thing for an aircraft. Very nice. Alright, so what we're going to do is... Well, we can just restart the flight really quick. Because I want to see if there is... It might have been third-party add-ons that were used in the trailer. I really don't know. But just want to see if there is a cargo animation for the MD-11 just on its own. So we'll see. And Big Chungus, yeah, I'm not a big fan of commercial airliners, but always wanted a DC-10 or MD-11. Glad to see that it's in the sim, and we'll be getting it on PS5. Absolutely. What about this one makes you like? Well, it looks different. It's unique. It isn't a twin-engine, boring tube-liner, which is all it is nowadays. And burner, yes, you are correct. Sorry, been blocked. What? Moose, You haven't been blocked. I don't know what I like. I just don't even know what else to say. It's just driving me nuts. I know that for a fact. Plus DC-10, MD-11 are just thing. I think my sim crashed, by the way. Hang on. Oh. At least we get to look at those too. Look how nice it is. If you were blocked, you wouldn't be seeing any of your chats in the chat. But shock, yes, I agree. Love the tri-jet look. Always awesome. That's why I always like having the Bing webpage thing, or Bing image on my desktop, because it changes every day. It's always great. Because, you know, if something goes wrong, it's just like you can't be mad. You just something closes, and all of a sudden you just see them pop up. It's like, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, we just did one Friday. It's not going to be very frequent, especially if there's other things going on or anything like that, so... Oh, sorry. I didn't realize we were done already. Let us get back on in here. Because, yeah, the default stuff is... Here, by the way, let me double check that, see if the website's kind of calmed down a little bit, or if there's still a wait list. Oh, here, I'll just do it on. Hang on. Because I do want to see if the liveries are free, or what the case may be. An hour and 5-minute wait. Oh, I'll just have that open then, and we'll go from that. But alright. Because you get that design we had here, or the... You also have a low poly cabin, so if you're looking for something with a better performance, and Pratt & Whitney, and then GE engines, may as well switch over to the PW. See how the sound's different there. And then, of course, you can go basic white, but I like having some extra color on there, so... And once I can get into their website, I will see what their liveries look like. Let's go to... Let's go to Spaceport America. Showcase my add-on again. I'm just gonna park it over on the side here. Oh. Hopefully, we'll see how this goes. Might be a little too crammed in, but we'll be fine. Stoked to finally have my hands on the game. I'll see you in the skies next time you're on PS5. Very nice, Top. Hopefully you're having a blast with it. This should be a nice shot with the, I don't know why it spawns with the door open, though. That's a bit weird. This is probably what it uses for the cargo stuff, huh? This dispatch stuff, but yeah, I don't have any of those things. Nor do I plan on ever having them. May as well open all the cargo doors, because we haven't done that just yet. Oh, you know what? They actually got the audio when wind is going into the blades and they're just turning. That's what you're hearing here. That's awesome. That's a great detail. I love that. So let's see. I want to look through their checklist really quick to see if there's any way of systems. So that's cockpit overview. Yeah, I guess that might have just been... because I think it just loads it. Yep. So, the trailer was just showing some stuff that's third party, I assume. But cool. All right, let's go ahead and just start this on up. And let me get this to a good spot. And also, let's go ahead and close up our doors. By the way, there's a couple of back doors there. All nicely animated. And that's why older aircraft just interest me so much more. The engines are louder. There's less of the environmental stuff that's included in engines now. Like, it's just, they're so beefy. It's awesome. But Diecast, thank you for another $1.99. Very much appreciate it. Welcome back to another stream. Happy to have you here. I think they've done I mean, it's Echo 19 who did the audio for the aircraft, so I'm not surprised that it sounds great. I love it. And overall, Big Chungus. Oh, and somebody, Pale Knight, yes. When this arrives into the marketplace a few weeks from now, or how long it'll take, it'll probably be a few weeks. Either way, when it arrives in the marketplace, it will support the in-sim career mode, which is awesome. I'm so happy about that. We're probably going to be in the grass a little bit here. Nope, this is PC, but it'll be available on PS5 as well when the marketplace opens up for you in the springtime. Okay, I'm done. You're driving me just absolutely up the wall. Done with it. Continuously spamming my chat and just being obnoxious. I'm just over it. Just saying the dumbest, stupid crap. Get out of here. Can I remove your membership as well? Because I'm done. Goodness gracious, just continually crying about the stupid C-17. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'm done with it. Anyways. Crap, man. I do not have the Phoenix A320 again. I'm not going to purchase things I already have in the sim. I don't have any interest in the new age airliners too much. I mean, I fly the A320, 330, all that type of stuff, especially when it comes to career mode and heavy cargo, whenever that'll finally arrive. But yeah, I don't have interest in that. The only time I'll buy an airliner is situations like this where it is something absolutely unique to my collection of aircraft in the sim. And somebody was asking something, again, sorry, I'm just distracted. I don't know, it just drives me nuts. But, to whoever was asking, I'm sorry, you were asking if I'm liking the plane. Absolutely. And you know me, I don't like spending more than 30 bucks, 40 bucks for an aircraft, but when it's something unique like this, it's something that's well developed, looks excellent, sounds awesome, I am very happy with my purchase so far. And again, happy enough that I'll probably be purchasing this again on the PlayStation when the marketplace opens up to third-party developers. And looking forward to flying this with my gyroscope. Overall, the frame rate's really good because again, I'm using a 3060 RTX Ti, whatever the thing's called, 64 gigabytes of RAM, an i7 7700 Intel CPU, and I think that's all the information you really need. So, I guess you would say mid-range. I don't really know what the specs are. I'm not really that versed in PC stuff, but overall, it's running great. The only areas that it doesn't run too well is going in and out of internal and external camera. You can kind of have some frame drops here and there. Of course, it'll all just depend on where you're flying. I'm sure it'll be a bit less with the frame stuff, because obviously here it's a lot emptier. But overall, frame rate is very stable, especially if you're just sticking to a certain camera angle. And if you are switching between the two, You'll have some stutters for a couple seconds or less, but nothing that ruins the experience for sure. I was buying this even if it wasn't going to have careers. Obviously, we won't have career support with this version because it wasn't in the marketplace, but I wasn't expecting it to support it. I was pleasantly surprised to hear that, so really looking forward to adding this to my career collection because that'll be awesome. So again, thank you to developers who put the extra time to make your aircraft support career mode. It makes me happy. And I will happily showcase pretty much any plane that supports career mode, because I'm sure it's a lot of extra work to get that all situated, but I very much appreciate it. And it's so nice to see more and more developers are starting to support the mode as well. And Farron, very nice. Hopefully had a great flight. And Janison 4382, hello. It is a nice plane. I love it. This thing's awesome. It looks great too. Alright, so I'm sure some of you are wanting to see... Oh boy, this isn't going to go well, I can tell you already. I'll try to get something set up to be somewhat good. But I can guarantee you it's not going to be something very exciting on the computer here. So, flight plan from 9 November Mike 9. Okay. What is PPOS? I don't even know what that is. Because I do want to... Oh, here we go. So, from 9 November Mike 9... Oh. To... That's Holloman Air Force Base there. Let's go to Kelp. Or K-Biff. There we go. K-Biff works. See if this works the way I'm thinking it does. We'll see. Yes. Flight number is... I don't know what any of this is. Yeah. Is this altitude or the elevation of the airport? I'll just go with... Hang on. They have a whole thing here with the computer here. I may as well read it. FMC setup. The MCDU menu will open on all MCDUs on startup. Clicking the respective FMC system will get you in the AC status menu. Here you can check the aircraft model, engine, and active database. Here we may as well look at that. What am I hitting? Oh, AC status. There we go. Model MD-11F. Flight plan entry. Clicking flight plan initialization or initialization button on the keyboard will get you on flight plan initialization page 1. We'll do it this way. Oh, okay, so we were doing okay. Enter the departure and destination ICAO in the format. Yep, we did that. See, I know a little bit. That's nice. Enter the alternate ICAO to format blah, blah, blah. Click Initialize IRS. This will align the IRS on your present location. I think it already did that for us. Yeah, I think we're good. Enter the cost index at CI in format 105. Yeah. On the left, enter the call sign at flight number and format blah, 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 blah. We did that. Enter the cruise levels. Cruise levels in format 240, 260. Of course, that's 24,000, 26,000, 28,000. Cruise levels will be, let's do, we're not going to go too high up. We're going to do 150 for 15,000. Oh, and then you would just enter, so you would do a slash here to say like, okay, from here I'm going to go to 20,000 and to 25, you know, all that type of stuff. We're going to just stick to one flight, one cruise altitude. Clicking flight plan key on the keyboard. Just hitting this. Oh. Yes. We'll get you to the ACT flight plan page. Clicking the left key of any waypoint will get you into the respective lat rev menu if we do this for our departure airport. And then from here, we can enter our SID or SID by clicking SID on the top left, navigating using the up and down keys on the keyboard. A runway is selected on the right and a SID on the left. Doing it in that order will filter the SID list for SIDs compatible with the selected runway. Okay, so I don't have any SIDs here specific. Maybe it just doesn't, I don't know, but we have the stars and airways. Because it's supposed to be up here for this. I might have done something differently. Airways. Oh boy. Do I have any charts for this? Approach. Now this, I don't know anything about this, but I just wanted to showcase the menus a little bit so you can see what's going on. And then here we can do hold procedures. There's actually a lot to this, which is pretty cool. This will take you to the airways page. Airways are entered on the left and exit points on the right. If multiple airways are entered back to back intermediary, exit points need to be not entered. Direct waypoints are entered on the ACTF plan page by typing the waypoint on the scratch pad and clicking the left key for the row where the waypoint should be entered. Stars are entered in the same way as SIDS, but from either the destination ICAO or the last flight plan waypoint. Everything else I'm going to just leave alone for now. So, is that actually on my board, or... Because it probably needs to go to the takeoff page. I can get rid of this, because I'm not going to have any information on that. Not allowed. It's probably not happy with what I did anyways, but just, I wanted to showcase a little bit so you can see what is happening. And see somebody that knows nothing about this doing a great job. So, there we go. But cool. Let's go ahead and get up into the air and we'll just fly over to that area anyways. Oh, that was present position? Okay, gotcha. By the way, let me just double check something really quick. Okay, good. Just want to make sure everything was... The only thing I care about settings-wise on PC is my clouds and ray trace shadows, so we're good. So let me turn up the audio. Let me also brake here. And I'll have the audio turned up all the way so you can hear the plane taking off. We'll head back outside. Just want to get the autopilot set up again. Now that we're pros at the MD-11's autopilot here. And we'll set this to... We'll do 15,000. That works. Okay. Hang on. Don't need to climb at 5,000 feet per minute here. That'll work perfectly. Get auto throttle going. At least I think I'm... Oh, hang on. Let me bring this back a little bit. Hang on. I didn't do auto throttle right. I spoke too soon. I thought I had this situated. Hang on. Oh, altitude's fine, thank you. And then for now, we'll... Oh, we already had that. Oh, shoot, don't. I don't know why I keep doing that. Don't mean to. assuming that's auto thrust is off. I don't know why. We'll see if it matches up with what I want. Let me get this kind of middle here. That might be why. Because I did auto throttle fine before. Is this engaged? Because, I mean, it goes... You'll have to look at that a little bit more here. But for now, let's go ahead and turn to the left. And head back outside. Actually, you know what? Shall we see what the contrails look like? Let's do that. Oops. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, that's fine. Just let's climb. Oh, shoot, I should have pulled it. There we go. May as well see what that looks like. But anyways, sorry for the interruption on the outside shop. I just thought about it. I was like, I'm sure people want to see that. So, let's climb. And also, before I do that, let me... Hello, Sabir. Welcome to the stream. We will get to the destination with Count. Absolutely, we will. And JT, hello. I'm doing great. Hopefully you are as well. I have not occurred or had any issues regarding unplayability with the PlayStation version of the sim. I'm so on the fence to get this game or not. I like having clear objectives and tasks to do career mode, but here it's not bad. Yes, there's things that need to be worked on, but it is such a fun experience. And yeah, if you go standard edition, that's fine. You get a great selection of aircraft from there, around 60 of them, maybe even 70 at this point now. But yeah, I mean, you're gonna have a blast with it. But anyways, back to the audio here. Just wanted to catch up with everybody real quick. It's just a little bit like there's a glitch happening with the audio here because there's some other random background noise that's going on. If that could get fixed, that would be perfect. When the flyby happens, it sounds awesome. I love that. Just get rid of this, whatever this audio I'm hearing here is. Because that shouldn't be happening at this point. But anyways, just thought I'd clarify that with the weird audio that was going on when I was moving the camera around. Oh. That's why. Okay. I just I just wanted to come back in here really quick and make sure everything's okay. Hang on. Bring the throttle back here a little bit. That way we don't have to deal with it. I'm going to disengage auto thrust because it's not doing what I want it to do at the moment, which is okay. I was going to have it set up ourselves here. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure everything was fine. I was worried. But we're good. Really happy with this plane. Just some audio oddities. I mean, I've never seen a plane lose its contrails or audio glitching out because of weather. I thought that was kind of interesting, but again, if that's the only complaints I have, I'm glad. So, I mean, not really complaints, just things I'd like to see changed. Switch this back to live time. Do we have live weather? We do. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. I was too busy just enjoying the view of this aircraft here. Oh yeah, we're supposed to go to Kelp. I went the wrong... That's okay. Well, you know what? We're basically heading there anyways. Let's just head back to Colorado Springs. My testing ground anyways. Alright, let me catch up with Chad as well. Hey Jay, welcome. Can you do Honolulu to, I don't know what CLT is. If it's a long flight, then no. To Charlotte? Oh my, yeah, I'm not doing Honolulu to Charlotte, North. No, no. That is definitely not happening in this stream. Alright, so I'm going to bring our power back a lot here. Because what we're going to end up doing is, let's go ahead and start descending. Oh, I need to get my button set up the way I have it on PlayStation with the controller, because the mouse wheel is not my thing. But, let's get this to 10,000 feet. We're going to hold and pull. Or no, crap. Hold and pull. Hit the wrong button. Let's do 12,000 feet. Hold and then pull. Idle clamp. I don't know what ATS is. Because I know this is on because heading's doing its thing. I mean, we are descending. Okay. No, we're doing something. I'm going to help speed it up a little bit, though. I guess I'm just assuming something would pop up, but we're good, so everything's fine. Do 1,800 feet per minute of a descent. I've also turned to the right a little too much here. And of course, this back wheel here, you can change out. We have it set to auto, but you can change the bank limiter from 25 degrees, 20, 15, and 10. Oh, even 5. Nice. Go for a nice smooth, slight little bank to the right. We'll stick with 10 degrees. And JBS, I unlocked Charter Service VIP, and I'm trying to figure out what I should save up for. Should I save for the PC-24, the CJ-4, or the Longitude? Or should I just go with the PC-12? I mean, it's really up to you. If you're into the turboprop aircraft, PC-12 is a great option, but the more money you can get is definitely from the PC-24 and the CJ-4, my two favorite ones. I'm not too particular of a fan of the Longitude, just for the fact that it does not perform very well. So, that's kind of where I'm at with that. But the PC-24 and CJ-4, you cannot go wrong on. My charter company is working with a Vision Jet, and my cargo company has a single caravan. Very nice. Very nice indeed. May as well take a little extra look around. But yeah, if you end up getting the, what do they call the pack? The realism pack or something? This whole circuit breaker thing is fully simulated. It's like, I'm good. I definitely don't need all that going on. Have a little seating. These seats look fantastic, by the way. Oh, what's all this? Oh. Oh, we can actually open the doors for me. Nice. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Nice. Then, of course, you have all the shipping containers back here. We'll have to mess with that little control panel there. Oh, thank goodness. A developer that's not focused on the toilets. That makes me happy. There's far too much focus in the flight sim community on toilets in the aircraft. Oh, that's a cool feature. Pause at time of descent. I'm assuming that's TOD, right? So it'll just pause your sim for you. Which would be pretty handy. By the way, I don't know what's with the oil pressure. I'm not sure why that's all set to low. Because we didn't start it ourselves. So it might just be a weird thing with the ready for flying option. But cool, down to 20,000 feet. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, we're descending a little too early here and a little too fast. We're gonna bring that back just a bit. We might even switch it up and go to Pueblo, maybe. I mean, Albuquerque's to our left. You know what? Let's do it. Let's switch to Albuquerque here. Oh, hang on. I don't know why I'm doing this. Hang on. There we go.
Stabilizer motion.
I'm hoping that's just because we're going a little too slow here. I'll go ahead and bring up the throttle. How do you change the buttons to talk to ATC on career mode? Change the left D-pad? I've never changed it, so... I mean, that's the only way to change it is changing that button. But I'm going to just stick the left on the D-pad, because again, if you start changing a lot of those buttons, you're going to run into a rabbit hole of, okay, now this button's doing this, and now it's, you know, it's stuff like that. But yeah, it's not something I've changed. And JBS, my first MD-11 flight tonight is going to be taking an old Delta livery from Long Beach to Atlanta as a delivery flight. Ooh, very nice. I like it. Speaking of which, is there still a queue on that? Oh, there's not. Oh, crap. Okay. Here, hang on. I don't know if I have anything. Hang on. Let me, give me a moment. Hang on. I'm going to blank the screen out real quick. Don't worry. We'll be back. I just want to open up the livery editor so you can... Or not editor, but livery picker so you can see that. TDFI liveries. Downloads. There we go. Yeah. Let me bring it back. Check this out. So these are all free, which is great to see. Nothing more frustrating than... Oh, look at... Oh, there's a lot of great ones. Oh, the Joyride one they did. That's funny. Lufthansa Cargo, Korean Air Cargo. Nice. Now, how do I... Yeah, I've never done liveries before, so... Oh, this Delta one looks excellent. Even though I don't have the passenger variation, but FedEx... I'm gonna get it anyways. Oh, we probably can't pick it anyways. Because I don't have the passenger one. I'll probably end up getting it, though. Download that. Oh boy, I don't even know how to do any of that crap. Lufthansa Cargo. But this, developers, is how you should do it. Because there's been some developers that want 80 bucks for a plane, and then they want extra money for the livery. So I love the fact that you can just get it and utilize it. Nice. But anyways, back to the aircraft here. Oh, don't you worry, the passenger has fully oh, great. Maybe I won't buy the passenger. Oh, man. I mean, announcing final lot stuff is through there. I mean, there's some situations where you'll have to open the menu to do it. Sometimes it glitches out, but if you go for the green airports, the bigger ones, and not the brown icon airports, you won't have any issues. At least not that I've done. Yep, I agree, James. I mean, that's true, but it was still a factor in its history, so it makes sense to have the passenger stuff anyways. Especially if I can do passenger transport missions in career mode with it, I'll definitely be picking that up as well. Hey, Red Guru, good evening, everybody. I hope you've had a great start on 2020. Oh, it's been great, Red. Happy to have you here. So, hang on, let me... There's a whole... I need to look at it again. There's a lot to this aircraft, that's all I know. Oh, crap. Wait, hang on. Can I get a regular description without trying to buy it here? There we go, yes.
Overspeed.
Sorry, don't mean to overspeed. So with the extended simulation, you can experience over 160 meticulously crafted failure scenarios from minor system glitches to critical emergencies. Added circuit breaker functionality allows for deeper system interaction, and use the extended sim app to inspect and manage failures, perform routine service, and arm failures for training and practice. Visuals. I know there was something. God damn, where's the description at? I'm trying to figure out. Because there's something about persistence. Continue where you left off with full system state persistence. I don't know if that has to. I think that's just the computer system. So not fully aware if there's wear and tear on the artwork and liveries and stuff. Because it doesn't really go into it too much. Oh yeah, same here, JBS. I have no interest in doing all that because I'm good. There's already enough for me to learn with the aircraft as it is.
Autopilot.
Alright, so the other thing I see, our auto brakes are set to take off,
Stabilizer motion.
which I don't want. Oh, there it is, perfect. I'll do some medium. Oh, you know what? Let's go max. Let's just see what this thing can do. Spoilers are armed. We're good to go for our landing into Albuquerque here. Which should be just on the other side of this mountain here. And it is. Oh, well, actually, yeah, that was awesome. We can get lined up with it from here. Because, of course, in career mode, you'll have the whole wear and tear stuff there where you're always having to maintain, you know, the engines, the oil, flaps, stuff like that. Get our first bit of flappage going on here. And yes, the professional terminology right there. And then once we're back on the ground, I want to do some close-up shots of the different animations, especially with the flaps and spoilers, so you can see how those are animated. Ooh, are there any showcase fixed cameras? There are. Yeah. Oh, they're all outside. Oh, there we go. At least there's one on the body of the aircraft. There we go. Got a few of them. What's the point in this one? I know this will be early, but just want to kind of showcase the gears from here. Hey, only! This is the first time I've ever spent this much money on a single plane where I felt happy about it. The couple of other times I've done that, I've never felt the same way I've done with this one. They've done a fantastic job with it. I like the flight model. We're about to do our second landing in it here. But yeah, very, very happy with it. Good flappage there. And hello, Andrea. Welcome, welcome. Got our next set of flaps. We'll crook it off the runway here now. Oops, wrong one. Because I think... Oh crap, it's right here. I thought it was over here. I wasn't even... Okay, well, we're not going to land right now, folks. I thought that was further away. Alright, well, I messed that up. Bring the gears back up here. Oh, here, we'll talk to him really quick. See what runway's active anyways. Should be KABU, right?
Stabilizer motion.
How is it not in my view? KABQ.
Stabilizer motion.
There you are. What in the world? Let's do a touch and go, actually.
Albuquerque Tower. Charlie Oscar Whiskey
So
Tango
bring
Whiskey
this
November
back.
is 9 miles east, 13,000, with India for touch and go.
Charlie Oscar Whiskey Tango, Whiskey November, Albuquerque Tower, altimeter tree 04 tree. Fly left traffic runway tree.
Oh, don't tell me it's the one I was about to land on anyways. Oh, no. I guess it's you? 3-0? Oh. Oh, what did I just click on? I don't know what that was, but I didn't mean to click on it.
Fly left traffic runway tree, Tango Whiskey November.
Oh, okay, that works. That'll let us go around and then loop up and line up with it. What did I click on? But what is this? Standby compass. Oh. Okay, good. At least it wasn't something causing issues. Dive and scrub some airspeed. That's my usual technique. Uh-huh. We saw something with the climb stuff, actually, when we were doing the flight plan. I don't know where it was, but we had the whole thing where... I don't know if I can find... I don't know how to get back to it anyways. But, it had the initial one and then the step climb thing after that, where it's dash, the next one, dash, next one. We were looking at that earlier. I don't know if it functions or whatever, but we did see that earlier in there. Hey, Fod. Welcome, welcome. Didn't mean to have my flaps that far still. Bring those up a little bit. And welcome to Albuquerque, everybody. Seems like they kind of gave us a shorter runway here, though. It's alright, we'll make it work. What's Albuquerque famous for? I have no idea. I've never been. Peppers, maybe? Oh, right. They had the whole hot air balloon thing going on. That is true. Breaking Bad. L. Pluribus. I love that show. It's a great show on Apple TV. Forgot that's in Albuquerque, too. Dev, this is on PC currently, but it'll be on the consoles as well in the marketplace when it releases at some point. Obviously, it'll be on Xbox first if it releases soon, and then once PlayStation has the marketplace with third-party add-ons, it'll be available there as well. We have the Windsor Castle. Hey, nothing wrong with a castle. I'm all for it. Again, this will be a touch and go, and then we'll full stop after that. I don't think we have any pappy lights. Oh yeah, we do. Level out here because the airport elevation actually goes up a little bit because here it's flatter and then you can kind of see the ground
Tango Whiskey November.
elevates up a little bit.
902 at 6. Clear touch and go. Left traffic runway trees.
Clear touch and go runway tree. Tango Whiskey November.
Oh, too busy looking at chat. Hang on. You exited the plane and it failed the mission.
1,000.
Very odd. Then again, I don't think I've ever exited the aircraft after a mission, so probably why I haven't experienced that personally. I think we're facing a little bit of a crosswind to our right.
400. Approaching minimum.
Too low. Flaps.
Minimum.
Too low.
Oh, I didn't do enough flaps. That's alright. I'm going to stick with what we have here. I'm not going to change it now and lift us up.
Flaps.
40.
Too low.
30.
Flaps.
20.
Too low. Flaps.
10.
Ah, I came in a little too hard there. That's why we need those extra flaps there. But that's why we're doing touch and goes, so getting used to it. My first landing was a lot better. I didn't realize I didn't have enough flaps on that. Because we're at 28
Too low. Terrain.
degrees. I don't even know what we're at, actually. I thought we were at a pretty good amount.
Terrain. Too low. Gear.
Oh, we're on the first... Okay, I see. We were only on the first notch. That was my fault because
Too low. Gear.
I brought them back up after we...
Gear.
I'm not landing. Please. But yeah, that was my fault. We'll get a better landing on the second go around here. Because when we went over the mountains and we bailed out of that landing because we were way too high up, I brought it up and just completely forgot about the flaps again. We just had them at that first notch, which was why they were mad. I haven't touched my Oculus in a long time, or my MetaQuest. At this point, I'm waiting for my VR adventure in the PlayStation side of things. With the lovely PSVR 2. Thing's awesome. So yeah, regarding PC side of things, I haven't messed with it in over a year. Oh, very nice, Greg. No, no doubt. Love that they did that though, where, because I mean, there again, some developers are very price gougy, so you know, some of them are like, oh, it's a brand new version, so spend the whole thing. So, the fact that it was a $5 upgrade for existing users is awesome. I love that.
Tango Whiskey November. Wind 2902 at 6. Clear touch and go. Left traffic runway tree.
Just like I love all the liveries are free with it too. That's nice.
Clear, touch, and go runway tree, Tango Whiskey November.
And there's a good selection of them as well.
Landing gear.
I know.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Quit yelling at me.
Landing gear.
They're going down.
Landing gear.
Dean and Joseph, you are welcome. Hopefully I'm doing a good job showcasing it. You know, I'm always nervous about going into the airliners just because I don't fly them too much. But when I do have interest in a particular model of airliner, I hope I do a good enough job to kind of showcase it, give my thoughts on it, get some cool shots of it, all that good stuff. Hey, Herminator! How are you doing this fine Monday? Are we talking about... So, these are going to be like dirt runways, local little farm-type airports. And then these will be major airports to land at. And of course, these pink ones, same thing. Going to be probably no lights at night. Things like that. So if they're blue, they're going to be major airports, they're going to be lit up, they'll have services and things. And you're welcome, Norfolk. I think my enjoyment from this plane is because one of my Space A flights was on a KC-10 years and years and years ago. Such a cool experience. I know it has nothing to do with the MD-11, but, you know, it's just in the same concept. Tri-jet, all that fun stuff. This is another touch and go. I'll have to look it up, but of course the KC-10 is military variation. but I think it was older. I don't remember the specifics between the two. The land freaks out around this airport for some reason.
Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Ah, still hard again. Came in a little too fast.
Too low, gear. 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 Too low.
Let's see what this garbage flight control replay works with. Because it'd be cool to get a cool shot with this, but I'm not holding my hopes up high for this. Full stop landing, please.
Albuquerque Tower, Charlie Oscar Whiskey Tango, Whiskey November 6600 to land.
Charlie Oscar Whiskey Tango, Whiskey November, Albuquerque Tower, altimeter tree 04 tree. Make left downwind runway tree.
Gotcha, WRB, okay. Oh. Don't get mad, hang on, I'm getting there. There we go.
Fly left downwind runway tree, Tango Whiskey November.
But Herminator, yep. I mean, once you get into the airliners, they're going to be a lot pricier than general aviation and even private jets and stuff like that. The price is really all dependent on all the systems that go into it, the work that goes into the aircraft, and like I was saying earlier, this is the first time I've spent this much on a plane, and I've actually been satisfied with my purchase. Everything else that I've purchased well over 50 bucks, I've always felt kind of like, I kind of regret buying it. But this one, very, very happy with it. I'll be purchasing it again on the PlayStation when the time comes for it. I feel like they've done a fantastic job with this aircraft. It looks awesome, flies great, sounds awesome. I mean, it's a whole package that I feel is well worth the price. Especially if you're really into getting something unique for your airliner travels in the sim. This will, of course, support career mode if you buy it through the marketplace. Which, it's not in the marketplace yet. It'll be in a few weeks on PC and Xbox. And then, of course, once the PS5 marketplace gets third-party content in the springtime with Sim Update 5, you'll be able to get it there as well. Alright, WRB, thanks for stopping on by. Enjoy the rest of your shift. Hopefully it goes by nice and fast for you. By the way, what do the windshield wipers look like? Nice. And when we're on the ground, I'll spawn in some rain so we can kind of see what the patterns look like. Again, the sound is not a surprise that it's good. I mean, it's Echo 19 that did it, so they always do amazing work. Always excited to see them part of a project for an aircraft. I mean, you can make your own livery at any point on the PC side of things. It's all through, is it Blender? I think. But in the sim itself, no. Just gonna follow this river for a little bit, and then we'll line up with the runway once we get closer to it. Julio, absolutely. I never thought there'd be a day where I'd say a plane at this price point would be worth it, but this absolutely is. Have loved it right from the start. And sorry to hear that, 7139. I'd say your name, Guisoa. I'm sure that's how that's pronounced, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. It'll be a few weeks for the MD-11 to show up on the marketplace. And nice, Herminator. Very nice. Flaps are down, gears are down. Let's get our... Oh, crap. Let's see if I can get over here without messing. There we go. I want auto brake to be set to... Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. That is not what... Oh, God. Stop. Go back up. I don't know how to... There we go. Okay. Goodness gracious. Alright. Just wanted auto brake set up. Now we're a little too high here. Great. Throwing everything off because I was too busy looking at the stupid auto brake. Oh, I need to quit looking at chat. Hang on, we're fine. Oh, man. Another hard landing. No, I didn't want to do that on the last one. Oh. Man. Gotta get more practice on in there.
Tango Whiskey November. Turn next taxiway. Tango Whiskey November. Turn next taxiway.
Yeah, my gyroscope. I do need my gyroscope. I love flying with that more than a flight stick now.
1.9er.
Alright, we'll watch it back anyways, even though I wanted a nicer landing for it.
Tango Whiskey November. ATC
Let's
services
see how this
terminated. Good
replay
day.
system ruins the audio here. So we touched down around here with our hard landing. Got this little whistle going. See if the replay system messes up the audio.
Albuquerque Tower, Skywest.
Oh, get out of here, ATC. I don't want to hear you right now.
West, inbound visual runway 8 approach.
Oh, they always have to turn on at the wrong times. Oh, you know what? That wasn't... that wasn't half bad. That looked better in replay than it felt worse in the cockpit. Alright, we didn't do too bad there. Yep, now I hear that fantastic, typical flight control replay nonsense with the engine audio. Oh, it's annoying, but that's cool. I didn't realize there was even gear sounds with the wheels touching down. Did you hear that audio? Asobo, I hope you're making your own and dropping this piece of garbage replay system. Thank you. Hate it. Absolutely horrendous. Yeah, we got a few more other perspectives here. Even though I'll have to listen to that trash audio because of flight control replay. So again, the way the engines sound, if you're just joining, is not the plane. It sounds fantastic outside of the replay, but in typical replay garbage, it ruins it all. And those of you on PlayStation, that's what you're not missing out on. I really hope we're getting a new replay system. Alright, one more flyby. That way we don't have to hear the stupid replay system messing up the awesome audio this plane has. Oh, I hate the replay tool too. It's the most garbage thing ever, and I hope Asobo drops it. Either pair up with somebody else to make a replay system that doesn't suck, or make their own in-house one. Because flight control replay is the biggest piece of garbage I've ever used. That's why I still think it's funny that the flight control replay guy, the developer, was shocked. He's like, I don't know why Asobo took it off the PlayStation versions, because of this crap. It sucks. That's why it's gone. And now everything's in slow motion for some... Oh, God, I hate this stupid replay. I hate you. I hate flight control replay with a passion. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Because that's the other thing that's great with it, is it'll go slow motion, it'll speed things up for no reason. It's just... What a piece of software right there. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Anyways, let's get out of flight control replay and be able to hear the nice audio again. But yep, it'll only support career mode if you buy it through the marketplace, though. If you buy it through their website or third-party sites, of course it will not support career mode. Which is why when it comes to PlayStation, I'll be looking forward to it. This is PC. PlayStation doesn't have third-party aircraft. And PlayStation does not have a replay system. Really, Xbox and PC doesn't either. I mean, you get the general gist of your landing, but most of the time the landing doesn't look as it did in the actual landing because the replay system sucks, so... Wolf, not yet, but in a few weeks it'll be in the marketplace for Xbox as well. Trying to get rid of the stupid... I need to turn off the subtitles. It's like, get off my screen. I didn't realize there was going to be that much traffic in Albuquerque. But again, you're not missing anything on replay. I can assure you of that. And we'll hear what this thing sounds like when it shuts down. Okay, this is ridiculous. There can't be that much traffic in Albuquerque. There. Now you can talk all you want. Quit ruining my shots. Does quick shutdown not... Oh, does quick shutdown not work? It's such a little detail, but the engine, because, you know, if you're standing by like a C-17 or anything like that, you also hear that. When wind's going into the blades, you hear that clicking noise. It was so awesome hearing that, because you don't really get that detailed too much in the aircraft in the sim, so very, very awesome. I still can't believe I'm happy with... I'm trying to get back into... Oh, that's why. Hang on. Just trying to get into the showcase. Oh, hello. Wait, what? Okay. I was wondering why the stairs were spawning, but now they left. Never thought there'd be the day where I'd spend this amount of money on one plane and feel happy about it, but the day has finally arrived. This was absolutely worth the $75. It's a absolutely excellently made aircraft. Looks fantastic, sounds awesome. Excited to kind of dive more into the computer systems and everything. And once it comes to the marketplace, I'll grab the freighter and passenger variation of it, because I cannot wait to do career missions with the MD-11. That's going to be awesome. So, I mean, my goodness. I'm assuming the stairs are supposed to spawn here because the door opens on its own, but it's just not doing it currently. So just close that so you're not in my way there. Oh, crap. I forgot. Before we do anything else, do I still have wiper controls here, or do I have to turn it all on? Here, before we leave, let's see if how it does in the rain. Almost forgot about it. nice. It's actually keeping it clear, too, instead of just going over the raindrops. Nice. Oh, here, you know what? I'll just hear it boot up one more time. Why not? Love it. As for price, I don't know what it's gonna. We won't see that till it's in the marketplace for career price. So, oh shoot, hang on. Sorry. So regarding career price, we won't see that till it's in the marketplace and having that listed there. This was my first time flying it because it just came out this morning. So. Well, came out this morning for the 24 version. It's been out for a bit on the 2020 version, of course. Oh, I didn't get this for free. This is... I bought this myself. But alright, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out the MD-11 out now on the PC. It'll be out on the consoles once it shows up to your marketplace in a few weeks' time, I would imagine. And once that does occur, this aircraft does support the in-sim career mode, which is awesome. I can't wait for that. So, alright. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will talk to you guys next time. Goodbye!